I freaking turned the lamp on and it's flicking on and off. Tell me why the fuck that's happening. That doesn't make any sense. Oh fucking K. Hello, and welcome back to my channel. It's been like a while since I filmed, which is like so weird. The thing is that like when I don't film in a long time, it's like I forget how to fucking do it, and I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? But then I'm like, oh, okay, yeah. I'm like, yeah, okay, cool. But anyway, today's video, you already know what it's about, but I love explaining myself and I love talking. So let's go. Today's video, I'm going to be talking about the saddest Walking Dead deaths. We're talking about the saddest deaths, okay? I only have 6 because I was like, yeah, 6 is good. Plus, like, when I did the worst couples video, I did 6, so I was like, let's just keep that theme. So, I'm just gonna start, like, from 6 and then, like, work my way to, like, the top. So, like, it's going from, like, least saddest to, like, most saddest, but they're all sad in my mind, okay? So, coming in at number 6, like, you know, would be... a gnat just flew by. Oh, whoa. Okay. Anyway, coming in at number 6 would be Beth. Okay, now, the thing about Beth is that I actually really did like Beth. And I just think she was a really cool character, and I liked Beth. I thought she was cool, and like, I don't know, I just felt like there was like more for her character and like more to come, and more they could have done with her character. But like, they didn't, you know, and she sort of just kind of sat there and kind of served as a filler character or like a supporting character, which is so sad because I feel like she could have been like a main character. And honestly, like, I think that was so sad, and still to this day, I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, every time I watch that, first of all, I don't love that episode, but every time I watch that episode, I'm just like, damn, you know, like, she could have still been around, you know? Anyway, now, number 5 would be Tyrese. Ooh, my hair looks a mess. Anyway, number 5 would be Tyrese. And the reason why I say, Tyrese at number 5 is because, like, his death, in my mind, was kind of abrupt. I didn't expect him to be, like, the next on the chopping block. I was like, anybody else, but, like, it was kind of weird, him being, like, at that point in time, it was kind of weird that he was the next person to die. Also, like, his death was like super drug out and like really kind of sad because he like was hallucinating like a lot of other characters. You know, he hallucinated Lizzie and Mika. This guy. He also hallucinated somebody else. I can't remember who. Is that it? Did he hallucinate Beth? But I think he did. And did he hallucinate Noah? I don't know. But yeah, that was kind of sad. It was like a really long, drawn out thing, which I did kind of feel like it kind of killed like the sadness factor, because I feel like it was just so like, it was so what's the word I'm looking for? Trippy, you know? So I was like, my throat's dry. It was really trippy, but I thought it was really sad too, because I liked Tyrese, really, I did, and I did not want him to be like the next to go, so that was hella sad. But then at like number 4 would be Lori. Because Lori, okay, I do think I think that was pretty sad. First of all, think about it, Carl was like the one who had to like shoot her and stuff, and I was like, I don't know, it was kind of sad. I didn't cry or anything, like, I didn't, like, not like that, but like, you know, Lori, you know, it hit home, you know what I mean? Plus, like, Rick was super sad about it, and like, yeah, Lori was just around for a long time. I thought she was gonna be around longer, and like, she wasn't, you know what I mean? Like, really, she like died season 3, and I was like, well, yeah, she died season 3. Dude, sad. I didn't like Lori's death at all. I still don't. I personally like Lori. Like, a lot of people are like Lori was problematic, and I'm not saying she wasn't problematic, because I mean, that situation was a little, you know what I mean? But like, I'm not saying she wasn't problematic, but I'm just saying I liked Lori personally. At number 3, okay, because this one actually did provoke some tears, but at number 3 is Sasha, because Sasha was one of my favorite characters, still is, and her death was too much, you know what I mean? Too much to handle. That episode, I could not watch. Well, I did watch it, but I could not watch a second time. Her death was kind of unexpected and really sad, and I was like, I couldn't do it. You know what I mean? It was sad. It was really heartbreaking. Now we're getting to like the really sad ones. Number 2, okay? This one actually is really, really sad. Now, the number 2 and number 1 were kind of in like a battle in my head because they're like the really sad ones. But number 2 is Carl. Because Carl's death was also unexpected. And I never thought Carl was actually going to die. Oh my god, dang. Okay, wow. I never thought that Carl was going to like hit the boot. You know what I mean? I was like, I didn't think that was going to happen. It just did not seem possible, you know? It felt like he was going to stick around forever. And, you know, when Carl got bit, I was just like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? And, like, we didn't know beforehand. Like, literally that episode, he just started, like, freaking out. We're like, what's going on? He's, like, sweating all hard and stuff. And he's like, I'm bit. I'm like, it was too much. It was too much. I did cry, when that happened. And I thought Carl was going to be around for a while. And when he wasn't, I was like, what? Like, for one, Carl's death didn't even make sense to me. I was like, that doesn't even make sense. And I was just like, what the hell? Like, I had to reassess. I didn't even know what to do anymore. After that, I was like, now what? You know what I mean? And like, I don't know, really, really sad. Now coming in at number 1, okay, and this is the one, like I said, number 2 and number 1 were kind of in a battle for first place because they were both kind of really, really sad. But I did come to the conclusion that the one that is coming in at number 1 deserves it, you know? So, at number 1, the saddest death. Like, till this day, heartbreaking, okay? Cannot stand it. It really is the saddest thing, and I wish it never happened. At number 1 is Glenn Rhee. Now, Glenn, because it's like, I liked Glenn. Glenn was like, Glenn was like one of my favorite characters. And my 3 favorite characters are Rick, Glenn, and Daryl. Why could I not say his name? Anyway, Rick, Glenn, and Daryl. Those were my 3 favorites. Now I kind of like Negan, whatever. But I decided to not mention Negan just because I was like, he's the reason why Glenn is dead. But like, you know what I mean? Let's not bring it up. But anyway, yeah, Glenn was one of my favorite characters, and it was really heartbreaking because I didn't expect him to die at all. And like, when he did, I was like, oh my god. And it's still sad till this day. And like, Glenn really is one of my favorite characters. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, he's literally on all my favorites are on my wall. Like, I wouldn't have my favorites not on my wall. You know what I mean? Like, these are like my real favorites. Yeah. Glenn's death is number 1. Like, because Carl and Glenn were both, you know, very sad for me, you know? And, okay, look, here's the other thing. I know Abraham was not on this list at all. And let me just say why. Because I put Glenn and I didn't put Abraham, and they both kind of died in the same way, you know? But let me explain. Hold the fuck up. Oh yeah, Abraham was not on this list only because, like, okay, I think Abraham was super cool, and I think he was really, really funny and like awesome and like just a cool character and all around. But Abraham, I just wasn't like super connected with Abraham. I just did not feel like he was like the super cool, awesome character, bad. Like, it didn't vibe with me like that. You know what I mean? And I thought he was super cool, but like when he died, I wasn't happy about it. But I just wasn't like as affected as I was with Glenn's death. But yeah, those were my 6 saddest Walking Dead deaths. Actually, you know what? A bonus one, just because like this one also made me cry kind of hard. And I was like, I didn't think he should be on the list because I just felt like there were other ones that really touched my heart. You know what I mean? But as a bonus, because I just feel like, why not, was also Henry. And I know, why did I like Henry, but you know what I mean? His death was really kind of sad, and I didn't really like it. Or you know what? All three of them: Henry, Tara, and Enid. Let's just make that a bonus one. That is it. And those are my six and three bonus characters that I found kind of sad. Deaths that I found kind of sad. But yeah, that's all. I'm done now. Yeah, and I'm done. So, thanks for watching or whatever. And I'm gone. And I'm gonna, drink the rest of this water because my throat's really dry. So, yeah, bye. Yeah, bye. Thanks for watching. Bye.